Me So Real bringing you my viewers another live stream. Um, Live stream is going to be about multiple topics: movie review, a Karen at a mall that I may know that I was recently at to watch the movie as well, and I got a new toothbrush. Let's start off with the movie review. Originally, me and my friend had planned to do the movie thing today, actually. We also had planned to go to a whole different location, different movie theater. But he called me yesterday and said something come up that he would rather do it that day, yesterday, than do it today, as normal as we did have planned. And I was cool with it. Made no difference to me. So I agreed. He come immediately, picked me up after talking to me on the phone, and so we left. And we went to we originally had planned to go to Franklin and go to where the mall I used to work at, the movie theater near there. But like I said, we had to change of location, so we went to the mall that has that's the size of 3 football fields that has a movie theater in it. And looking up the movies in Franklin, he had 2 choices, or at least 2 picks of 2 different movies that he felt like he wanted to watch. I was really just going along for the ride. So, one of the movies was called Weapons, and the other movie was called I Know What You Did Last Summer. I've seen the first 2 of those movies. Can't remember nothing about them. Couldn't definitely remember none of the characters. And that's one of the biggest things about this new one is that it has 2 of the characters from the originals. And from what I hear that a third and a fourth movie, or just a third, went straight to DVD. I definitely don't think I've seen that one, but it's supposed to be like a return to the franchise and make it more popular, or try to get it be back to as good. So I've knew that we was going to go to watch this movie from the day prior, possibly. So I've also been watching reviews on this. Not really watching reviews, but I've played one for 2 minutes, and I've heard bad things about it. And I told my friend that, hey, I'm hearing that this movie is no good. I'm hearing that it's not good at all. Me, I was saying we'd probably be better off watching a movie that's literally not our kind of cup of tea to go watch. I'm a typical, and he's also as well as a horror movie. We like to go watch horror movies at the theater, not comedy. And this is real big comedy. But we were still mostly horror. I can't remember the last time I watched a comedy movie. But anyways, I was like, we should watch Naked Gun, man. Come on. I'm hearing that this movie's garbage. But I'm glad we watched uh, watch the movie anyways. And I agree with my friend after the movie was over. I'm not gonna listen to no more people's reviews. The only review that matters on the movie is my own. And I told my friend still should take mine too. I'm the exception of the rule. But the movie was good. I didn't see none of the bad points that I somewhat heard about it. And my friend watched reviews, and he also agreed. He didn't see none of the bad points that anybody would bring up about it. And let's say this: when I go watch a movie with my friend, and it's a movie he picks, it typically ends up not being good. This is also an exception for his thing, because this is the first time in a long time that I went along with him to watch a movie, mostly at his pick or choosing to do, and it actually turned out worthy of watching. Uh, so I was really satisfied with it. I somewhat picked out the killer, which was one of the people. I don't want to give any, but anyways, only thing that I got really frustrated with is when I picked out who I thought was going to be the killer, which was a female, and the killer started doing some outrageous shit, killing, and which not even a man would have the strength to do, but yet it's. And I knew I was right. I knew there's no way I could be wrong, that this female is the killer. So when like I said, I seen this person dressed up, performing these kills with the strength of this beyond a man. It's impossible for her. So it's going to be especially impossible for a female doing. I said, all right, this is what's going to kill the movie for me. I'm enjoying everything else, every other aspect about it, but this bullshit that this woman can lift a man like she's trying to hang him, like she's got a noose around him and she's trying to lift the noose up above her head and his head, his body weight. His body weight would be make it impossible for her to successfully hold him up long enough to kill him, to hang him, and especially given the not only the body weight factor, but him jabbing the person behind him in the gut. And if it was a female, she would have got an elbow like that, she would have dropped. She would have dropped loose of grip. But no, this person's holding him up, and not only holds him up, but also breaks his neck, holds him up, jerks him up, holds him up, and successfully hanging him, and then does a jerk and then breaks the dude's neck. That's bullshit. And which, like I said, I'm not going to spoil it. Let's say this. I was right about who the killer was, but there is an anomaly that makes it a little bit more acceptable. So that's it for the movie. I gave the movie 7 out of 10. Now, as far as the Karen, after we got our tickets, we went to the food court of the mall to get something to eat. I have selected in my head that I wanted Panda Express, because I wanted to try this fruit flavored tea that they got, sweet tea. Last time I was there, I was really wanting to try it. Didn't get to. And my friend ate somewhere else. But when I was in the line to get my food, there was this heavy set black woman right, in the line in front of me. And she had a little girl with her. And I could tell when I walked up to her, she had attitude. She had attitude. And it's not that someone made her have attitude. No. The kid wasn't misbehaving. The child seemed like she was, very proper. And they was talking about what they was going to get, what the child wanted. And I don't know, maybe the child was misbehaving earlier on, but there was I didn't see no reason for the attitude. And finally, the guy got to where he's asking her what she want, and she was telling him. And all of a sudden, she come up with some attitude with him. And I'm listening. And I'm watching the interaction. Not really caring. But I'm just observing because I'm just next in line. I'm just paying attention to what's happening around me. And so she's like looking at him with open her eyes and looking at him. Are you cool? Are you cool? And I'm like, what in the fuck is she? Why she's asking him if he's cool? And I'm even drawing, conclusions that maybe this young man is her son. Maybe that maybe she's asking him he's cool because maybe you've had a good day or a bad day. Because it looks like it might, but no, it was obviously, because I heard her ask him why is he giving her attitude. And I'm like, what in the fuck? And to me, he's barely said anything to her. And if anybody's giving attitude, is the face that you're making, the whole expressions that you've had since I've been in line, and the expressions you're giving him directly, questioning him, and you're. So I literally, she's starting to talk to him like aggressively, and I said, listen here, this dude's working his job, and I ain't heard him say nothing to give you attitude. You just need to move on and go get your drink and shit. And she looked at me, and she refused to look at me again, but she also quit talking to him. And I was wanting her to confront me. Give me a reason to pull out my phone. Let me make it worthwhile for me to pull out my phone and start recording you. Because I would love to have a good Karen video. I like to watch Karen videos that's on the internet, and I know this would have been a perfect one to have. And unfortunately, I didn't pull out my phone because, like I spontaneously defended the employee, the worker, and what I said to her, what I said to her, and how much I said to her was just enough to send her on her way. She went over to the drink thing, starting preparing her, paying for the stuff, whatever she got, and And when she did walked away, the employee started asking me what I want. Before he started asking me what, he smiled at me and said thank you. And I said, I'm sorry about that, dude. People just don't understand that how workers like you that's doing this job take a lot of shit. If it was her daughter getting the job for the first time and working somewhere like this, so that she wouldn't want her daughter to be abused like she is doing right in front of her, abusing a. But then again, people like this, the Karens, they ain't got no foresight. They don't consider other people. They they only they're only self-absorbed. Oh, I want what I want, and I don't care whose feelings or whose back of the necks I'm stepping on, walking across to get what I want. And if I feel like I'm not being treated well, I'm sure as hell, even though uh, I'm gonna make sure you're not treated well, because I'm going to be the one mistreating you, even though I'm not really just being mistreated. But it was very interesting. After it was all over and I got my food and stuff, I was having to wait for her to get finished, her filling her drink cups and stuff, and I was standing there just waiting. I was like, please say something. I had my phone, my hand in my phone in my pocket. I didn't want to pull it out and have it in my hand because I know if she's seen it, she'd know I'm ready for it. So I had it. I had my phone in my pocket, in my hand, inside my pocket, and I'm like, please say something. I ain't saying it I ain't really saying it out, but I'm saying in my head, please. But fortunately, she doesn't do it. She also refuses to look at me, to acknowledge me. She like I said, she got shutted up. She got put in her place and went on. And I got my drink. I went sit with my friend. He done got through getting what he was getting to eat. I think he got Popeyes chicken and no, it's a chicken place. But I told him what happened. It was funny. Oh, and also one of the funniest things. Me and my friends went to this mall numerous times. Numerous times we went to this mall, and but the majority of the time we ever watched a movie, we went in to watch the movie, and the mall was still open. The stores were still open. And he's asked me before. See, we park on the other side. And like I said, this mall is the size of 3 football fields. And we park on the furthest side entering the mall as the movie theater. So where we park is completely on the other side. And he asked me one time, a while back ago, a long time ago, he said, what happens if we're watching a movie and we come out, and every time we have watched a movie, we've come out and the mall's closed. But we have walked through it and we got to the doors and we've got out. He's like, what happened one time if we do that and it don't? We can't get out. I said, it won't happen. And I guess the first time we ever went to that mall and watched a movie, and we walked, that was when he asked that. And like I said, every time we left the movie, the mall would be closed. Here to this time, yesterday, we actually got our tickets, and the movie was going to start at 9:05, and the mall was still open when we got the tickets, but the mall started closing at 8. And this was the very first time I've ever watched a movie there, going in the movie and the mall be closed beforehand. So this was the very first time we ever watched a movie that late afterwards. So we started after the movie was over. We walking through the mall, going to the door where we entered from, and we got to the door, and all the doors was locked. Oh God! And we started walking back the way we came, and I seen a back hallway. Now with me, a back hallway isn't nothing to me because I'm told I worked at a mall twice. I've had a lot of responsibility working at that mall, a lot of experience working at the mall. And it's not this mall, but still a mall. So I know the back hallways, and I know they got exits to lead to outside. But unfortunately, this mall exits, I guess they put a alarm trap on them or something like that. They put this like barricade from the inside. If I mess with that, that's going to set off alarm maybe, and we're just going to have to find another way out. So we need to go back in, getting walking all the way back to the mall, to not all the way to the movie theater, but to at least to another main entrance. And fortunately enough, that one we found a door open. And so we had to walk around from outside the mall around to get to the other parking lot area. So we had to walk basically around like a good quarter part of the mall. What's that store? Bass and Pro, all the fishing shit and the boats and shit. We walked around the outer exterior of the mall, mostly of that store, getting around to the right parking lot where our ride was sitting. That was the first time, and this is late. Cars are not very many, but cars are out there blasting rap music, possibly gang members and shit like that. I just wait for someone to, walk up to us with a gun. But fortunately, nothing like that happened, and we got to our car when we started heading home. I didn't walk back. When I walked into my apartment complex through the main doors. It was 2 o'clock in the morning. So, needless to say, I didn't get very much sleep from getting up, taking my clothes off, taking my contacts out, hopping in bed. It felt like I got very little sleep before my alarm clock was trying to wake me up at 8 o'clock in the morning for me to start, getting dressed and getting ready and taking a shower and going prepared to do the Meals on Wheels delivery. But I still had a good time. As a matter of fact, the drive home was very relaxing. I got a little hungry. So we agreed to stop at, fortunately enough, it was still open. But we did stop and got like 4 sliders, White Castle. Enjoyed it. Now for the next thing of this live stream, I said I got a new toothbrush. Now, the reasons why I got a new toothbrush is when I'm at the Meals on Wheels and I'm waiting for the food to be prepared and stuff so I could go do the delivery, I'm usually playing Uno on my phone, or I'm scrolling through Facebook, or I'm watching YouTube videos, and I was seeing this new toothbrush. Where you stick it in your mouth, and it has a light that says a blue light that says it helps whitening your teeth as it's being held in your, as you're holding it in your mouth, as you clench it down onto it, and this thing also vibrates, pulses, cleaning your teeth. And it was like pretty, it was 40 something bucks, 50 something bucks. I didn't really want to spend that much money, but I was curious about it, and that's one of the things that, since I think a lot of kids are like this, they all, it's mocked with TV shows and cartoons and shit, like the kid, the rebellious kid that doesn't brush their teeth when they're told. Like that one movie, he said, it was either a movie or a TV show. The mother said, "Did y'all really brush y'all's teeth, or did y'all just run it underwater? Your toothbrush under the water?" And the kid's like, "I guess we're gonna have to start brushing our teeth now," or because she said like Santa Claus will figure out or something. But I was one of those kids. I was like, I could not stand brushing my teeth. I hated having to do it. I still somewhat do. But that's kid stuff. That's stuff, like I said, more they wouldn't be talking about it. But I seen this, and you're actually holding it in your mouth. You put it in your mouth. You close your mouth. You're holding it, and it leaves you doing nothing. It's the light going through the plastic thing that you're gripping onto with your teeth. It's shining a light, supposedly whitening your teeth. This thing is pulsing with pulsing like, and it's got 3 different speeds. And I bought one. I bought one from Walmart.com, and didn't have to pay like 40 to 50 bucks. I paid 30 to 40, less than 40, but not exactly 30. And it was professional. It wasn't some sort of knockoff. It was, you can tell in reviews. I didn't really look at the reviews before I bought it, and I can't remember what they said even after I bought it. But anyway, I got it. I liked it. It did somewhat of a good job. Maybe. Here's the thing. When I ordered it, I gave away. I didn't really give it away to someone directly, but I left it where anybody wanted it, they can have it. But I left my old toothbrush. I really shouldn't have done that. I should have waited and kept my old toothbrush to see if I was going to like this thing when it come out, see if it was going to be acceptable. And it turned out that I felt like it was okay, but it didn't do a good enough job. Maybe if I didn't get rid of my old toothbrush and I went a while without brushing, because I gave my other one away and I was waiting for this one to come in, maybe it would have done a better job if I didn't go without brushing for a while. But bottom line is, I didn't think it did a good enough job, so I took it to Walmart. I had returned it, got my money back, and I've been now also again for a while without a toothbrush, but now I got me one. Got this one. This right here, I guess, is the best toothbrush that Walmart has, because it's the most expensive one that they have. Oral-B says 100 plus processors, 100% plus processors, protection. Here's the receipt. We all know we got to show the receipt, because if I don't show the receipt, that means someone else bought it. I don't see how or why. Someone else still could have bought it right now, even though I'm showing the receipt. Let's say I got my dad bought this. I got my dad to buy it for me. I just get him to hand me the receipt, and I show it like I'm doing right now. So how's me showing that I have the receipt somehow proves the fact that someone else still couldn't have bought this because I showed the receipt? It's puppets. It's another example that they're desperate, grasping for straws to rationalize every little detail, every little thing that I get, I have, I'm good at, that they don't. Mostly, especially, that they don't have anybody that cares as much as that they put me in the center of their lives. That's the most thing of all, is they don't got no one that cares as they care about me. But I got some other things on this receipt. I got some food for my dog, little Jerry, and I got Dr. Squatch shampoo, wood barrel bourbon shampoo. But right there at the top, I don't know if it's going to be able to focus on it. Probably not. $149.94. And no, I didn't get the warranty. The warranty was $15. I didn't want to pay no $15 for no warranty. Maybe I should have. Did I have the money? Yes. Oh no, so real. You could pay $150 for something and not be able to pay $15 more for something else. And then we'll watch you show another anime that you paid $50 for, and then we'll neither here nor there remember about the $15 we tell you didn't have enough money for, but yet here you are buying another anime for $50 to $100, whatever. Let's open it up. Let's see what it looks like inside. Some bitch is $150. It better come with gold straps or something. Did they have cheaper ones? Of course, but I went ahead and made sure I just got the best one. Get it all nice tucked in there. Ooh, I like that. It's a case for it. Nice case for it. Which way do you open? That's the one. Oh yeah. Also too, when I left my toothbrush, I didn't leave a used head for someone to, ooh. I took it was also a pretty good pricey toothbrush, you remove the head and you put newer ones on. I threw the old one that I was using away, and I had a new one that I haven't opened like this, and I set it beside it. So if someone got it, they also had a new head for it. So that's also one of the things I got in here. Here's the toothbrush itself. Feels nice, feels pretty. Ooh, it's got a light. It's got like a damn screen on it. It's even got, it says word English, so it's got a setting for language. What the hell? I never thought a damn toothbrush would have a LD screen on it and have it where you select your language. All right, go back to English now. I'm going through the languages right now. How do you confirm it? That's the one-on-one. I guess that's it. Oh, look, light. This illuminated. What's it doing now? Oh, I could choose the color of the light. There's pink, yellow. You can't tell. I need to turn the light off. There's orange. I like the white. I like the blue too. Green. Yellow. Orange. I think I'm gonna go with that one though. Alright, I chose white. Daily clean. Sensitive. Whitening. White. Gum care. Kind of hard with these contacts in seeing these small writings. I'm gonna go with whitening. Yeah, I'm gonna go with whitening. I chose whitening. Oh, now I'm supposed to. Oh, it's got a countdown. Like I'm supposed to be brushing right now. So this toothbrush is actually, and it's got a circle, like a circle loop. It is it's telling me how long I should be brushing my teeth right now. I'm supposed to be going. And I seen it on a box too. This thing is it has an app. I can connect it Bluetooth. A toothbrush connecting with my phone through Bluetooth. Looks like it's the suggested time it has to do this is 2 minutes from the circle. So real, you can't not supposed to be affording this. You're not supposed to be affording this, so real. You can't afford Fortnite skins. You can't afford Fortnite skins. You can't be spending 150 bucks on a toothbrush. It's about to stop. No? It's still going. It got to 2 minutes and it's still going. It's got a little smiley face and it winked at me. The little smiley face winked at me. Let's put the toothbrush head on. Get a knife. Feels kind of funny. It's definitely moving fast. And now that I didn't do the time, the full time. It's got an unsmiley face. So if you don't do the full time brushing your teeth, it shows the disapproval by giving you a frowny face. Here's the I guess some things about it, little card or something, and the owner's manual, typical stuff with every electronic device. And let's see here. Now, here's the electric plug, the water safe electric just, and it charges. My other toothbrush had this similar thing. Now, that's all that's in there. Now, I'm going to say this. It should have had another damn fucking brush. $150 fucking dollars. $150 fucking dollars. They fucking could have gave me at least 2 heads. I think you both maybe should exchange these heads at least once a year. I don't know. Maybe sooner than that. Maybe 3 months. Yeah, I think that's probably more better. Every 3 months, get a new head. That's probably so. Yeah, sounds a little bit more better. So I definitely should at least give me 2 then, so I can at least use it for a year without having to spend no more money. That's cool. I did not know it was. I literally just went in the aisle. Get it, grab it. They only had 2 of them, right? They only had 2 of them. But new toothbrush. Online puppets, continue to yield to my will as you will, because you have nothing other in your lives to do anything other than to yield to my will. No, that's so real.